if you're watching this, there is something you've been needing. And you've been praying about this to the point where you're actually worried about it. But God told me to tell you that this morning, this day, today's things are going to change for you. If you're watching this in the evening, whenever you watch this, whenever this hits your screen or your phone or whatever technology device you're going to watch this on, God told me to tell you that things are going to shift. That he's about to do it. He's about to do the impossible in your life. That things that you were praying and crying about and things that you were asking for, begging for, praying for, and hoping for, that they will begin to show up. God's presence will be a living manifestation in your life. See, you have been walking with a spiritual manifestation of God in you. And some of you, you're going to understand that or not. Like even in your pain, what it means to have a spiritual manifestation is even when you're in your pain, you still can show up and be good for others. But yet you're lacking. You're being the human God called you to be. You're praying. You're a good person. You don't belong in poverty, but yet you're still happy. You still got joy. You may cry, but you don't take your pain out on others. And God says that's a spiritual manifestation. That's a Galatians 5. You're walking around with the fruit of the Spirit. And God says that now things are about to shift. Things are about to turn in your life to where your life is going to go from lack to limitless. That now he's about to show up in a physical manifestation, that anything you want, anything you desire, it will be in your hands. You can conquer any situation, any battle, and any storm. Anything you ask for is going to be given. Matthew 7:7. Anything you pray about, anything you pray for, anyone you pray for. I don't know who needs to hear this, but God is saying he's even giving you powers to pray for people. That if you even just pray, open your mouth and pray for people, they will be blessed because of the prayers that you're sending to God for them. Because of how much God hears you, because of how much he sits with you, because of how much his mercies are restored to you. The Bible says that mercies are renewed every morning. And so all the strength that you've lost overnight, every tear that you've cried in your life, every tear that has dried in your life, don't you know that God is about to do it? And he's about to do it in the blink of an eye. The impossible. You didn't think that you can get a car this fast. You didn't think that the job will call you back or you can get a job this quick. You didn't think that you could get a job that you're happy. It's a high paying job and you're happy and you've never been paid this much to do what you're called to do. And I hear that the Spirit is telling me that majority of you watching this, your job is going to actually be your company. It's going to be your business. You're going to be working for yourself. God is going to open doors that have been shut in your family. Doors that your mother didn't have open or doors that took a long time to open in your life. Doors that your father or your grandmother couldn't walk through. You're going to be the one to walk through them. I hear in the Spirit that you're the blessed child, that you're the anointed one. You're the chosen one. You're the one called for this. You're the one called that's out of the group. You're going to be the most rich friend in the family group, in the friendship. You're going to be the most blessed family member in the whole bloodline. When they need help, they're going to look to you. And it's so funny how you needed help from them and you were just calling them and you were just needing the support from other people. When God raises you up, God said he's about to do it. There is a sickness in your bloodline, in your lineage. Some of you have been dealing with health issues. God said he's about to restore. He's about to do it. You couldn't find a good job. You've been praying and fasting, but it seems like nothing is working. God says he's about to do it. He's about to open doors for you that was shut. I want you to understand something, and I want you to get this. Anything that you've been asking God to do. It's not the same for all of us, but whatever you have been personally asking God to do, you as an individual, you know your prayers, you know your cries, you know your worries, and you know your weaknesses and your strengths. You know where you need God to show up in your life. God says he's showing up in the area you asked him to, in the area you expected him to show up in. God said he's showing up. He's about to do the impossible immediately. That's your word. I want you to type that in the comments down below. Impossible immediately. That God is going to do the impossible immediately in my life.